Welcome back to another episode of Reality Hits Matt. I'm your host, Michelle.
And I'm Matt. And we just want to thank everybody for supporting us, listening, liking our podcast episodes. Yeah. We really appreciate it when you all comment, when you subscribe, you like.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all the great things that you can do. It really
makes us happy.
It does. It does. We have people listening, but also commenting, liking, subscribing, reviewing, rating, all those great things. We hope that you all listen to our last episode with our special guest Sylvia, recapping season 1. We had a great time. Talked about
so much fun,
a lot of drama. Got some insight from Sylvia on her take on all the girls and where she stands with them, and all the different dynamics that were going on there throughout the season. It was a lot of fun. We want to ask everybody to follow us on Instagram at Reality Hits Matt. That's Reality Hits M-A-T.
M-A-T.
And I mentioned it previously a few episodes back that we would be getting into TikTok. And now that we're doing a little bit of video here, we have some talks, whatever they are.
Some TikToks.
There's some TikToks out there, so follow us on TikTok.
We aren't mom talk yet, but we have some TikToks.
Follow us on TikTok at Reality Hits Matt. Same thing, just one T, M-A-T. There's Reels on Instagram, Shorts on YouTube, and Tickety Talks on the TikTok. And we just appreciate everybody who follow us on social media so we can grow that presence and help grow the pod.
The pod. So you all may be wondering why we are popping up on your feed on a Tuesday. The intent for this episode originally was to cover Taylor's season of The Bachelorette. And as I think most viewers and listeners know, that has been canceled. Including Matt, who...
I even know that it's been canceled.
It has popped up on his social media, the video going around of Taylor and Dakota, and the incident of domestic violence back in 2023. We wanted to create this now in lieu of the coverage of her Bachelorette season.
Yeah, our plan was to do a couple bonus episodes on Tuesdays to cover just a quick 20-minute episode.
Yeah.
Along with our normal Secret Lives Thursday drops. Yeah. We were going to do a quick little bonus episode each week, try and get more content out there. But that's gone south.
It's gone south. It's gone south and not that we're upset that we can't do it. We just want to jump on and acknowledge what is happening. Viewing that video of Taylor and Dakota back in 2023. So this video was from the original domestic violence case that we saw in season 1 that we covered.
That we just talked about.
That
happened years ago.
That happened years ago.
We just covered it. It was like between episode 1 and 2?
Yeah, so
when she went to jail.
When episode 1 ended and she went to jail, it was that night.
Okay, right.
So the video in question is from that night. They paused production for 11 months. Then they started filming episode 2, which is why there was such a gap between episode 1 and episode 2.
Right.
And without knowing everything prior to that video coming out,
it looks like it just happened.
It looks like it just happened because
and I think TMZ is probably trying to make it stir the pot, get the views, get the likes, get the clicks.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you didn't know anything about this, and I mean, I know a little bit about it from hearing it from you, but I've seen the video on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. I will always call it Twitter. Just like I'm from Pittsburgh. Acrisure Stadium will always be Heinz Field to me. Yeah. I don't care what you call it. It's always going to be Heinz Field. And Twitter will be Twitter. But I saw the video on Twitter, and it was framed as like a recent event.
Yeah, yeah, and that's where people are getting a little bit of confusion, especially if you haven't followed the Mormon Wives, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Mom Talk, and all of them. There is a lot of confusion around when this happened, and even if you did know that it happened in 2023, there's a lot of talk even about, well, ABC knew that this happened.
Right, right.
And I saw the video, Matt saw the video. It's a terrible thing. You can clearly tell that Taylor's intoxicated. You can clearly tell that Taylor is out of a normal person's realm of responsibility or realm
and not
of
defending her, but like
being
intoxicated or not, like you shouldn't be doing what she was doing.
No, absolutely. She was so far gone. A level of being reasonable was out of the question.
Right, right.
It was not okay that her daughter was present for any of this.
That's really the worst part of all of it, I think.
And I agree. I think that's terrible. I think it's unexcusable. I think that in any sort of setting, there needs to be professional help in that case, especially for the daughter.
Yeah, to see that and go through that.
So seeing that video is very upsetting.
Yeah.
And I think we just want to acknowledge the fact that this isn't okay. And I think we also want to acknowledge the fact that this did happen in 2023 with her daughter with her ex-husband. So there's a lot of confusion too, where they think that this is her kid with Dakota.
It is not. At the end of season 1.
At the end of season 1,
right.
His name is Ever, a son.
Oh, so it's a boy.
It's a boy.
Son. Right, right.
This was with her daughter, Indy. So Indy was there when this happened between her and Dakota. She wasn't even pregnant yet with Ever.
Okay.
And I think, in my opinion, her ex-husband, because all of the Mormon wives knew about this, it was mentioned in one of Whitney's interviews in season 1 about throwing chairs at walls.
Yeah, you had pulled that up earlier today, and it was kind of gave like a little like context clue.
Yeah, because it was a little confusing.
People knew, like they did know, like so. This video was somebody had it prior to this, like. The girls had it. Somebody had it. They knew what was happening. So it's kind of weird.
So actually, Taylor went on a podcast in 2023 after her arrest. And she actually admitted to all of this, of her charges, because you can read her charges and there's
absolutely. There's
a reckless child endangerment charge against her.
And that's how people were like,
so she went on and she mentioned throwing a chair, and she didn't realize she was and she takes accountability that she was so messed up and blacked out that she can't take accountability for everything because she doesn't even know what she did until this video came out.
Right.
But she does acknowledge that she didn't realize her daughter was downstairs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because it was past her bedtime.
Okay.
So she thought her daughter was upstairs in her bed. This was a part of a podcast. This is what she said. And so she acknowledges that she threw a chair in the direction of her daughter, and the reckless child endangerment charge against her at that time was because it did or could have hurt her daughter.
Okay.
So she takes that accountability in that podcast clip that's come out since. And again, it's terrible. It's terrible. And this is unexcusable. Like, you shouldn't be at that level that you don't even realize that your daughter's there. Right. In the clip, Dakota is saying, help your daughter. And she then turns and tries to blame Dakota for happening. We don't know what happened before he clicked record.
Right, and you always get that confusion of, like, you get the victim side of a video, but what happened before the cameras started rolling? Right, the iPhone camera started rolling, and so doesn't excuse what she did, but
it does not. It does not.
But you don't know.
Terrible.
You don't know what happened. Yeah,
you don't know all that happened. All I think, though, is that coming out of that case, her ex-husband would have had to have known the facts. And she has since, for the last 3 years, has had a good co-parenting relationship with her ex-husband, Tate.
Right. Okay.
Has had one-on-one visitations with her daughter or custody.
He allows that.
Yes.
So, like, he knows there's no issue going forward.
And to the public knowledge, she has gotten sober, hopefully. And so I think she has personally worked through that in the last 3 years.
Right. Well, she had to get sober for the pregnancy.
She had to get sober for the pregnancy,
yeah.
But then past that, even after she gave birth to Ever,
she's still been sober.
I
guess we'll
find out. I haven't seen it, but
Season
even Sylvia
3.
said, to my knowledge, I don't think she has
Yeah, she
been
did.
drinking.
She mentioned it last week that she thought she was sober.
So I think if that were my kid as a ex-husband, that's grounds as the video to have full custody, and he didn't pursue
Right,
that.
yeah, he could absolutely pursue that, for sure.
And all of this is coming out in light of the new domestic violence case that Dakota just pressed against Taylor.
Right.
I saw one headline that said he did get temporary full custody of their son, so I don't know what's happening there.
Right.
But
still developing.
It just seems very, very convenient that this got leaked 3 days before her Bachelorette premiere.
Right.
When this was a video that happened 3 years ago to me.
Yeah,
so
which is wild, yeah.
It just seems like there's someone there that's trying to intervene with Taylor.
Yeah, who leaked the video?
We don't know.
Was it Demi?
I don't know.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
We can't accuse
White
anybody
trash.
of anything, but allegedly it was Demi.
So Matt and I did have a conversation. Do we continue with Secret Lives of Mormon Wives in lieu of all this? The Bachelorette got canceled.
Right. Do we give attention to Taylor, to the show, to all
the
of
show? Season 5 got put on pause for production.
Which is fair. I mean, things don't go for that. How many seasons do you really get out of a reality show?
And I agree. I mean, the Kardashians are still going and going.
Well, yeah, that's different. But like, we were talking about it, and we were like, do we do season 2? And we're going to do season 2. It's going to drop on Thursday. And we're going to keep rolling along, and we're going to see what the reaction is to everything.
Yeah.
You've been talking to your friends. What do they think? Should we keep rolling with it? Because the plan was to start this podcast. We know we're in the past.
Yeah.
But it's giving us a chance to work on our production, now we have video. We're working on that. We got the better microphones. We're just improving little by little. And then the plan was to get through Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, all those seasons, week by week. Mm-hmm. And then, like we said, eventually move on to something more relevant, something more current.
Yeah.
And if this does get weird and maybe Taylor is a terrible person, and we don't want to give that any more spotlight, then maybe we'll switch gears and go to something more current. But for now, we're going to keep moving on. But we just wanted to, like you said, we wanted to kind of talk through it with everybody.
Yeah, and I think more so, in my opinion, I don't want to jump to conclusions of what has happened. I feel like a lot of posts and a lot of influencers with people with pretty big followings have just solely jumped to a lot of conclusions.
Well, that's the internet these days, is clicks, views.
Yeah.
I got to break the story first, and then whether it's true or not, it gets you views, it gets you clicks, it gets you clout. And you got to be the first to drop it, and it's probably not true.
I just want to point out that I was a Whitney, like, she's not that bad, and now that season 4 dropped, every single person in the public eye thinks she's a good person, and so it just goes to show that from the start,
from the start.
I'm not gonna try to pat myself on the back, but I kind of am. But like, I don't, with everything going on and the fact that Taylor has already taken accountability for this on a public platform.
Yeah.
I just want to see what plays out, because the video in question that people are so worked up on is not even with Dakota's child. It's with another man's child who has not taken action on that in a public setting. And it seems like they've worked that out. And it seems like for a very long time, perhaps the toxicity of Dakota and Taylor's relationship really bled into some of the upcoming drama that we're going to see on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And I've even saw a post where they cut some of the scenes from season 4 of Taylor and Dakota's drama because of what's going on. And perhaps it's because of legal issues where they have to turn over that footage.
Okay, that's interesting.
Perhaps it's because they just don't want to add to some of it. But
right.
I feel like there was, and Taylor's reps did put a statement saying that for a while, for a couple of years, she's been threatened with retaliation. So if you're going to leave me, I'm going to do this. So
Dakota's a terrible person.
And I don't know.
Allegedly.
Like, and maybe
if you say allegedly, it's fine.
If you say allegedly, it's fine. I just, you don't know. Like, that is a terrible clip, and that's a terrible thing that she did. But there could be other things right now that she has been experiencing, even though she's worked past what she had done and taken accountability and taken steps to rectify those issues that we don't see. And then on top of that,
there's a lot that we
living
don't see
in fear of like your worst thing that you've ever done. Like, I've done some pretty shitty things in my life. And if someone were to be like, I'm going to tell the world about that, it would paint a very bad light on me. Yeah. Even though I'm not a bad person. Yeah, like, I have a good heart.
And we're not in the spotlight, and you haven't done anything as bad as that.
But. Yes. No, I have not. I have not done anything but I'm just saying, like, you know.
No, for sure.
In the grand scheme of things, like, have I said or done things to people that are bad? Yes.
But even
if you've not the greatest person? Yes. But, like, in the grand scheme of things,
if you've done something bad that's not terrible, but moderately bad, and then it's broadcasted to the world, like, then you just look even more of a terrible person. Right. Because everybody's seeing it. Yeah. And you know, and that's kind of, I think, where Taylor's at right now.
Yeah. And that's like the catch-22 of being on social media, being in the public eye, like
being on reality TV.
You're gonna get all this backlash.
That's why I don't watch this shit.
But you're talking about it.
Well, for the pod, I will talk about it.
Long story short, folks, we're gonna keep covering it for now. We will keep an eye on what's happening.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts. Drop us an email at realityhitsmatt@gmail.com. If you have any questions or comments, we want to know everybody else's thoughts too on the whole drama that's ensuing right now. Yeah. But if you want to send some encouragement, tell us to keep moving. We're going to keep going. And if we don't keep going, shoot us a line about what you want us to do next, because eventually Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is not going to be a thing for us anymore, and we are going to keep on trucking with the next big reality hit that's current.
We are going to do Vanderpump Villa.
Yeah, Sylvia said we have to do an episode of that prior
and I think we got to do
season 4 or season 3?
Season 3. Prior to season 3, we got to do it because the girls go to Vanderpump Villa. Okay. Season 4, the guys go to Vanderpump Villa, so I think we need to watch 2 Vanderpump Villas. I think also we're going to do a couple more guests coming on. I think one of them is going to be part of our recaps. Also, we're going to have a guest come to recap season 2 and 3 and 4.
Yeah, we've got some guests in line.
5.
Yeah, maybe 5, maybe not.
We'll see. I am very excited, guys, about season 4. I really, really want to get there. I've seen the clips. As the listeners know, I was so into Dancing with the Stars. and I know that they filmed while they were filming Dancing with the Stars. So I really,
that's
really,
gonna be
really,
part of that's part of season 4.
and I really want to get there like as fast as I can. So
yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to do 2 a week, maybe. I don't know.
yeah,
It's a
so
little
we'll
much,
see
but-
how we can speed that up because I'm like dying to get there to see all the drama there. I've just seen clips here and there. So we'll see how that goes. And then if there's any reality TV that you guys are all interested in, let us know because I have some ideas. It's what I'm interested in, so we might do that. But if there's any things that I'm not aware of, like Love Island is a big one. And we don't necessarily need to start from the beginning on some of these.
But even if we do, like, maybe like the little special episodes on Tuesday, we don't have to, maybe if there are things where you don't have to have the full context of the full show.
Yeah.
And maybe we do some little bonus episodes on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Where we talk about something other than Secret Lives to kind of keep it relevant. And then, if we do just cut the Secret Lives off, we kind of have some other content out there and some other experiences to talk about, and then we'll switch gears. But I mean,
No,
people let us know what you think. We
were legit gonna do every Tuesday Bachelorette, so
just a quick 20-minute like you were gonna talk to me about it. I don't watch The Bachelorette. You've watched a few seasons of it.
I saw Caitlin Bristow's.
Yeah, you're big
into
into Caitlin Bristow. She's got her wine. You love her wine.
I love her wine. Her hair scrunchie collection.
Oh, right. What's that called?
Do. Yeah. So I watched hers. I watched Claire's when she was on. Claire made a big splash. And then I'm trying to remember. I watched a little bit of Rachel's. But yeah, Caitlin,
I have no idea who these people are.
He has no idea.
I've seen Caitlin. You've showed me Caitlin before. The wine, the
God.
do.
I listened to Off the Vine with Caitlin Bristow. She was on Dancing with the Stars. I made Matt vote for her. And so she won. She won Dancing with the Stars.
She did win. I'm
gonna give myself credit for that. But yeah, so she was on COVID too at that point. So I've watched a little bit of Bachelorette. I was prepared to watch all of Taylor's season, but
here we are.
At this point,
we'll see what happens. And there's a chance that they may air it later. Who knows?
Might air it. They might not.
They may air
see
it
what happens.
On, I mean, they have it all. I just wonder, like, it's funny because, like, all the guys, like, now the guys are missing out.
Yeah, and so I saw an article where the guys were told that their contracts are in place for a year.
Oh, so it could be.
So they were on a call with all of the 22 guys except for the winner, and they got told your contracts are still in place for a year. I don't know if that means we can bring you on another season. I don't know if that means. Okay. Like, kind of like you can't talk about it.
Right. Well, I mean, they can't. The winner's the winner. Like, you can't talk about it, right? Like,
Taylor also, like, was seen with one of the contestants after all this happened because her thing got canceled.
Oh, was that the winner?
We're assuming so.
Maybe not. I don't know.
We're assuming so because then he came out with a statement supporting her. So we don't know.
Oh, he came out with a statement. Okay. Interesting.
And so... honestly, everyone, I am just in a position where I am hoping for the best for her children.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am hoping the best for Taylor and Dakota. It seems like they're two toxic people dealing with a toxic relationship and they need help. And I just hope that their child Ever and her 2 children with her ex-husband are in a good spot.
Absolutely.
It seems like maybe ABC was kind of doing this in a vein of helping her.
Right. There's a lot going on. It's not the time to have this episode.
It's not the time to have this episode. It's not the time to deal with this. As much of the views that it might have gotten with them airing it, it just seems like it might have not been the right time.
Yeah.
people are saying it was a good call, or they should have known that she had done this prior. They probably did know that this was a thing prior.
That's the thing too, because the video. I mean, it had to have been. They had
And
to have
well,
known.
it's listed in the affidavit that she had a child endangerment thing against her, and then it seems like based off some of the clips of the girls from even going to season 2, we'll talk about it. Like Demi calls Taylor out at one point and calls her out and like, get Dakota in here because like you're abusing him. Like, so the girls knew what was going on.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like at that point her ex-husband should have known or would have known or her family would have known. And I don't think she intentionally sober would have done anything to hurt her kids.
No, absolutely. I'm sure she would.
And I think that's the big point is like she was not sober.
Yeah, and she's sober now.
And it seems like she is sober in that clip. / like that's part of her probation or part of her like, why she can't go into a bar, why she can't go into the clubs, why she has to meet with someone every like it seems like that's part of her thing, and like she cannot be seen at an establishment that is solely for the purpose of drinking. She can go into a restaurant, but she can't like go out to the bars,
to the clubs.
So we're hoping for the best for everyone.
We're going to keep going with season 2, episode 1. That'll drop on Thursday.
Yeah.
We're excited. I'm excited to keep hearing about it from Michelle. She is a great storyteller.
Thank you.
I hope everybody enjoys Michelle telling the storyline and me reacting.
I hope so too.
I'm having a lot of fun doing it. We really appreciate everybody listening. Like I said, follow us on Instagram at Reality Hits Matt. That's Reality Hits MAT. TikTok now, Reality Hits Matt. If you want to shoot us an email, it's realityhitsmatt@gmail.com. And thanks everybody for listening. We'll see you Thursday.
Thank you.